Welcome to the very first in a series of workouts with Chun-Li, star of Street Fighter 1, 2, 3, 4, and soon to be 5. Today we will focus on mobility on the lower body, hips, ankles, Achilles, and feet. Learn how Chun-Li stays in shape and injury-free for maximum fighting prowess. Let's get started. Step 1. Remove your fighting boots. It is a lot easier to stretch and warm up in bare feet. So let's warm up. You can start with some very simple lunges. And move on to toe punches to warm up those feet and ankles. Next, take a very wide stance and do some side-to-side lunges. These side squats will help warm up your hips. As you begin to warm up, sink deeper and deeper into your side squats. Don't worry if you're not at this level of mobility. Chun-Li has trained for a very long time. Alright, now sit into your hips on either side. As you do these side-to-side squats, make sure to keep your heels on the floor. Take a few turns on each side as we continue to warm up. Now, take some toe raises to warm up those feet and ankles even further, and to work on that calf strength. We'll start with feet facing forward. Next, point your toes outward and continue to do the toe raises. A good trick for staying balanced in this position is to really squeeze the glutes. If you still fall over, grab a stool for balance. You're going to do the same with feet pointed inward. Try to get 20 to 40 in each position. Shake those legs out. Don't get a cramp. Now we'll begin with some squats. Squat to the lowest of your ability. Don't worry if your mobility is not here yet. We're going to keep those knees behind the toes, sit into the heels, and keep the chest up. Try to keep your heels on the floor. If they come up, it's because you have tight Achilles, which we will work on in this video. And now you will sit back into your squat and hold. If you are about this level at parallel, stay there. If you can go lower, go there. This is going to be both a strength and flexibility exercise. And we are going to sit back into the squat for 1 minute. Push your knees back with your elbows if possible. This is a good hip opening stretch. Next, take a simple pike stretch. Pull your hands down as far as you can and touch the floor if possible. This is going to help decompress from that hip stretch we just did. Now, we will take an Achilles stretch. You're going to go back into your side squat, as deep as you can go, and you're going to lean forward, keeping that heel on the ground, to stretch the Achilles in the back of the ankle. If you can't feel the stretch in your ankle, lean forward over that toe a bit more, making sure to keep the heel on the ground. And hold for 1 to 2 minutes. Next, on this side, we are going to sit back into the hips to get another hip opening stretch. Push that knee back with the elbow to really open those hips. And if you are up here, do not worry. You will get there one day. We will sit in this for 1 to 2 minutes as well. Don't forget to do the other side. So sink back down into that side squat, lean forward over the toe, making sure to keep that heel on the ground at all times, and feel the stretch deep in your Achilles tendon. And now sit back into that hip stretch. Push the knee back to open the hips. And remember, if you are up here, you can grab something to put your hand down on for balance. Our next stretch requires a book or a yoga block. Place the ball of your foot onto the yoga block, heel on the floor, and keep your feet in line. We are now going to sink into a pike stretch. This is going to hit both the hamstrings and the Achilles, and it's going to be a little bit more intense than just a regular pike stretch. Hold for 60 to 90 seconds. Don't forget to switch sides. Hold this for 60 to 90 seconds as well. Shake your legs out a little bit and get rid of that yoga block. Now sit on the floor in a pike. We're going to work on foot and ankle strength. So we want you to flex and point to the farthest range of motion on either side. This is really going to work those muscles around the foot and ankle. This is something you will definitely need if you want to be spry on your feet in jumps and if you are trying to do a lightning kick, such as Chun-Li does. Now, with each foot, try to write the alphabet in cursive. This is going to continue to work those foot and ankle muscles. This is a good exercise for strength in jumping, tumbling, if you need to backflip over an opponent or jump onto a block so you can attack. Next, simply roll the feet out in either direction. Next, place one ankle on your opposing thigh and use your hand to roll the foot out. For our next stretch, want to flex the feet, and if you can reach your toes, grab onto your feet and pull your ankles up. If you cannot reach your feet, go down as far as possible and squeeze your quads to try to elevate your heels off the ground. Our next exercise that Chun-Li does often for those kicks is compression strength, which we will focus on in another video. So stay tuned. Now, our final stretch of the day is going to hit the quads. So bend your leg behind you, keep both knees together, and place your foot right next to your butt. You will lean back as far as you can. If you're there, you can lay all the way back on the floor, making sure to keep both knees on the ground. Or you can sit halfway like Chun-Li is showing. Or if you can't lean back at all, just sit straight up. Just make sure you feel the stretch along that quad muscle. Switch sides, same thing, heel next to the butt, knees together, and lean back as far as you can. Make sure to keep the knees on the floor. You want to hold this for 60 to 90 seconds. Just like all of our stretches. You may want to skip this one if you have any knee problems. It could be very uncomfortable. And that is all for today, friends. Stay tuned for more videos with Chun-Li. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and all of that fun stuff, and I'll see y'all next week.